Eddie Ghabour with me right now. Eddie, you say that Apple is the weakest link amongst all these big tech names. Why? What's the problem?
So Apple obviously is a great company with a great balance sheet, but I think what investors are going to be looking for as these Magnificent Seven report earnings is what the future growth looks like. My biggest concern with Apple is their exposure to China. China accounts for about 20% of their revenue. And right now, China's having some real problems economically. They're trying to really stimulate their economy and put a backstop to what's happening with their stock market, and it's not working. And with the new product, the Vision Pro, that price point at 3,500, when you're depending on 20% coming from China when they're in a recession, I think that's a tough pill to swallow. So it's really a story of lack of growth. And as they report earnings, I think one thing we need to pay close attention to is their guidance moving forward, because their last earnings report showed revenues decelerating year over year. So to me, I'd rather be in other names like one of your favorites that has higher potential for growth over the next 12 months.
You're talking about Microsoft, I know you are, so you don't have to hide it. I mean, I'm quite open about this.
Yes, sir.
Microsoft and Meta have both had a nice run up before we get the numbers. What worries me is that you get the numbers and they get the rug pulled from underneath you because the thing goes down, regardless of what's actually in the report. You might see that this afternoon.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, when you've had a run up like this, right, there's nothing wrong with taking money off the table tactically and taking some gains and buying back in, because we know these names don't go straight up. So you're right. It may be a sell the news event. But I think what you'll see, especially in these big tech names, if they continue to show acceleration like Microsoft has, is those dips will get bought here in the near term for investors. But to your point, taking profits is a good thing, especially after quite a big run we've had since the October lows.
Yeah, it's just paying the capital gains tax that I don't really like. But of course, you've got until next April of 2025 to pay up. So there's always bear that in mind. Eddie, thanks for joining us. See you again soon.